It's Killer Action 141618 here, and today we're going to be looking at the LCG slash conversion that I did do, switching from my 6808 slash to my LCG. Just before we get started, I'd just like to say how just better this is compared to the old 6808 slash. Just the difference between this and the 6808, it just blows my mind, just because it's about 2.5 inches off the ground compared to it, and it just for any driver, just street racing with a 6808, or even like just bashing around or even racing, you just overall, this is just what you want to do when you get, even if you buy a roller on eBay for $140, you want to convert it to LCG just because of how better this is. Honestly, I agree with the Jane guy from Ultimate RC. Like, they need to stop production on that HCG chassis. It's ridiculous. So we're going to be looking at the LCG chassis conversion that I did do to my 6808 slash any other things that I did to upgrade it. I'm not done upgrading this car yet. I still have a lot to do. So let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, I've converted it to LCG. Some of the electronics I am running, I'm still running the Castle 3800 kV motor, Easy Run Hobby Wing SC10. Both of them are up to 3S LiPo, good. And then radio system. I'd like to talk about the radio system for a second. Running FlySky FS GT2, and I got this and the receiver for $22 on valuehobby.com. The reason I got this cheapo system is because I thought it was going to be temporary, because I just thought I could get a new receiver for my Traxxas TQ radio system, because the receiver ended up, the metal tube came off the antenna, and then everything just went haywire and just wouldn't even go 10 feet anymore. So I got this, and that was going to be temporary until I could buy a receiver or find one that would be cheap enough. But I found this, and it was $22. A receiver is $22, but I got a new remote and a receiver for $22. So like, what the heck? Might as well. And the reception on this thing is way better. Like, I had the metal tube on the antenna all the way down at the bottom of the blue antenna tube, and the thing was still going like half a mile away. I can't imagine what it does now when it's all the way up. And the cord is shorter too, so it's, you don't have to deal with this big wire. In the radio system I have to, we'll just go over a couple things about it. When you turn it on, you have a red and green light on it. I guess if the green light is blinking, that means your battery is dying. It has steering doorway, throttle door, steering trim, throttle trim, steering doorway. You can reverse your polarity for your motor. I guess that's a new thing with this. And then you have your power switch, but it's got, you have to put eight AA's in there, so I just have a bunch of miscellaneous batteries in there. So, and then even though you have to put 8 in there, it's still twice as much as TQ, but I'd rather have this thing for as cheap as it is and put 8 AA's in it than have a TQ system. So that's that. And then servo, I'm running 2056 model number servo that came with the Traxxas Telluride. I guess the Telluride was supposed to be an all-terrain truck, so they gave it a super waterproof servo, and the servo has 80 ounces of torque, which is plenty for me. I know you can get servos out there like 300 ounces of torque, but that's just ridiculous. Another thing is the fact that about the servo is the fact that just because of how much snow there is where we live, you gotta take this thing out and you wanna drive it, it's gotta be waterproof. And so I guess anything with Castle is that their stuff is not waterproof, and I've gotten into the snow with this stuff and just snow covering this whole thing, and it still works. So I guess Castle stuff, they did announce that their stuff they would be selling is now going to be waterproof. So the SET short course truck edition motor and ESC combo, that's waterproof. This Hobby Wing SE10 isn't waterproof, but I'm just about to waterproof it. See how that goes, because the CSC, I also got it from Value Hobby, just like the remote, for $45, and it's pretty nice. It's 3S compatible as well as the motor, so and then I am running Traxxas connectors. So, batteries that I run Turnigy 5.0. Oops, that's not good. Turnigy 5.0. This is a 2S. I have 3 of these, and then I have one 3S. They're all 5.0s. I don't do anything under 5.0 just because of the milliamp hours and how long you want your car to run on a race. So I just watch that. And then another upgrade that I will be doing is the screws in here. I'm going to go all stainless steel screws, and I will be getting Boca bearings, yellow seal bearings for this, as well as all the other upgrades that I already said, like rear arms, steering and C-hubs, and bumpers and shock towers and body mounts and shocks and tires and the ESC to Mamba Max Pro. So I'm spending a lot of money on this truck and really getting it up to date on all the new stuff that's out now with Proline and Castle and just RPM and all the other upgrades you can get for this truck. It's just out of this world. It just blows my mind, all the stuff you can do. So another thing is the fact that these Nerf bars, this is like one of the cons for me. The Nerf bars on this thing are like, they're huge. Like, I don't know, I'm not big on Nerf bars. I don't really know what Nerf bars are for. Is it, I guess it's for picking up your vehicle or something. I don't really see what they do. Make your truck cool or something, but I don't know. I'm not really big on them, but yeah. Well, I guess this is pretty much it. Oh yeah, another thing is that, as you can see, if you are getting the Platinum Edition Slash, that's what I would do if I were you. Do not get the 6808 Slash. I'm telling everybody out there who watches my videos and have subscribed to me that do not get the Traxxas Slash 6808 VXL 4x4 just because it's $395 and it's VXL and it comes with 2.4 gigahertz. Don't, because it doesn't come with center diff, doesn't come with any aluminum parts, front or rear, and it doesn't come with low center gravity. You can get the Traxxas Slash Platinum Edition for the same price, like $395, $400, that range. It just doesn't come with a radio. So if you're a beginner, or someone who's just looking to buy another Slash, just don't get the 6808. Just get Platinum Edition. Dead serious. I guess that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any other questions about the Traxxas Slash 6808 or the LCG, because I do have both, or cars you want me to buy and do reviews on, I'm down. I'll do it. Anything like motors, radio systems, servos. I will be getting a Savox servo pretty soon. I am still thinking though about Mamba Max Pro or Mamba Monster. Those are like the two, because I know they both run 6S, but the Mamba Monster is a little more expensive. Or I was looking at the Tekin RX-8 ESC, so I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, you guys just comment, please subscribe. You can probably inbox me on my channel if you have any questions about the car. I will be selling some of my airsoft guns to whoever the heck wants. I'll make a whole video on it if you guys want me to. I don't even think I've done a review on my FAMAS. Maybe I have. But I got 3 airsoft guns. I got the wind gun, what is it, like 708s, the snub nose revolver. That's like brand new. Seriously, like not even a scratch on it. Then I have like a 1911 full metal blowback pistol, and then I've got a FAMAS airsoft gun. It's like full metal gearbox and all that kind of upgraded stuff, and I'm not even into it anymore. I'm just sticking with RC now, so if you guys are interested, just throw a price in a comment and give me your address. I really don't freaking care. Just trying to get rid of them. So, yeah, like I said, subscribe. Have a nice day, guys.